Welcome back to Happily Booked, the bookcast where two kindred spirits believe that the pursuit of happiness is the same thing as reading a good book and being able to talk about it. We're your hostesses, Brooke and
Beck.
the one and the only. What was that name you said the other day at work? And I thought about this morning and I was like, oh, I bet she doesn't remember. You said a name or somebody called you a name or something and you were like, oh, I'm going to introduce myself as that.
I think they called me Beckers.
Beckers or
something like that.
It was something funny. And
I know who said it. I'll have to text her and ask her.
Yeah.
Do you remember I texted her though yesterday or Saturday and she never responded to my text. So she's on my bad list.
Not the hit list.
So upset. I meant to send her a text and be like, excuse me.
Hello.
Why did you not respond to me?
Yeah. That was me with my sister this morning, actually, or last night. I texted her. My mom is having a Halloween party.
Ooh.
A shindig, if you will, at their house. And so I texted my sister and I was like, what should I dress up as?
Mm-hmm.
And she never responded. And I texted her like last night and I was like, fake.
Did she respond to that?
Yeah, she responded this morning. She said, I don't remember getting that message. I said, it's because you're fake. And then, she told me what she's going to be or whatever. So today, since this one's going to be airing on Halloween.
Yes.
Oh, I should have said, welcome to Happily Booked.
You should have.
Oh, well.
Too late. We could redo it.
Nah, we're already in it. And so, since this is going to be coming out on Halloween, the spookiest of all the days, we thought it might be fun to do another book tag.
Yes.
But this one's going to be distinctly longer than the first book tag we did. And technically, I made it all alone, all by my lonesome. And
I think you did a good job with it, too.
I made it so hard.
Well, it was probably harder for me than for you because I don't read spooky.
Yeah.
So I have some interesting answers.
I'm excited. Well, I was like, why did I make this so difficult for myself? And I only just actually found everything for the book tag this morning. At like 6 o'clock, I'm like walking around my bookshelves, half asleep. I'm like, okay, I need this book. Which one has this on the cover? Oh, I don't have anything. You would think it'd be easy if you just like type something in Google asking like books that are set at this time of the day. You would think that it might actually deliver on that, but it never does.
It didn't help me one bit.
Yeah, and you're always left guessing. You're like, oh, well, this book does seem like maybe it is, but it doesn't actually say it on the synopsis, so you don't know.
That was the one that really stumped me with finding anything, and I put something that had it in the title, but I have no idea if it has anything to do with that or not. So, yeah. So that one was hard.
So, before we do our book tag, I just thought it might be nice if people wanted to be my friend. And
friends are good.
Friends are nice. On the app Likewise, if anybody has a Likewise account, you can befriend me. Or it's follows. It doesn't matter. Follow or befriend me, whatever you want to do. My username on there is Brooke Bates Happily Booked, so I changed it. Apparently you can change it. So yeah, I like Likewise. Not on there too often, but I do ask questions and I might be able to contribute to things on there that people might be interested in reading, since nobody's going to send us any book requests. Got them. Anyway.
We're so unpopular.
We're so bitter. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I have a Likewise account. On the Bookshelf app, apparently you can't be friends with people. Like, that's not a thing on the Bookshelf app, unless I just haven't figured it out. So, sorry. Goodreads, I'm just Brooklyn Bates, so look me up. On Storygraph, which is one of my favorites so far, my username is Brooke Bates Rates Books.
Oh, I like that.
Say that 5 times fast.
I know, that's a tongue twister.
Brooke Bates Rates Books. Brooke Bates Rates Books. I can't. Okay. So yeah, be my friend. Whatever. So I don't know if we would really have time to go into what we're reading and what we're
because of the book tag.
Because of the book tag.
It's okay. I'm not reading anything.
Spoiler. So, and then I thought, well, that would be okay because come next week, maybe we'll have like a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Which I will have a birthday book haul to talk about. So that can wait till next week. But It's going to be a lot.
Yeah. I feel like we'll talk about some of the books that are listed here. So I feel like, we're definitely going to have a full hour.
Do you like this setup, Becky?
I do. Actually, I was going to tell you. I like this.
You like being able to
actually look at you? Yeah.
And you don't have to like lean away from your thing a lot.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look me in the eye, Becky.
Okay, now that's creepy.
Oh, too much. Yeah, our book club episode aired.
Pumpkin.
Freaking cat. I don't know what we were talking about when we got cut off just then.
Your mom said that we did a good job on our podcast.
Yes.
And you said that we won't always do a collection of short stories.
I don't think we'll always do a collection of short stories for our book club picks, but that was really fun.
Yeah.
So.
I think that the next book that we choose for book club, like how we chose for Halloween.
Yeah.
We should choose like
Valentine's
for February.
Day.
Or February is also Black History Month.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of either good Black authors or books about like slavery or something like that.
Yeah.
People coming out of slavery. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
To do something like that. Or Valentine's Day. Or
no, I think that was a good idea.
Maybe a Black romance.
Ooh.
Something.
Good thinking.
So, do themes. And like
I think
for
so too.
Cinco de Mayo, maybe we choose a Latino book or something like that.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a book club every month. So it just depends on when we decide we want to do book club.
And then we'll look at the dates.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
that's a good idea.
Thank you. I have those every once in a while.
I support it. You have them a lot. Have them a lot more than me. So, I guess we should get right into it.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I never named this tag. What should I name it? Happily booked books tag. Happily
booked spook tag.
Spook tag. It is for Halloween. Happily booked tag.
You'll come up with something.
Yeah, that's probably fine. So,
and that should be the title of the episode, whatever you come up with.
Happily booked tag. I like saying that. Spooky. Okay. So I had just done like some just generic questions as the beginning and then the actual like book tag.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do you want to start off with the questions?
Okay. First one up. What did you dress up as last for Halloween? I'm guessing that's last year for Halloween.
Correct. Unless you dressed up this morning.
No.
In preparation for Halloween.
No, but I think we should have several different times a year we dress up.
We can. I'll do it with you. And go around and get candy from strangers.
They're like, Halloween's not for 3 more months. So?
Give me candy. I deserve it. I dressed up. So I dressed up as Tinkerbell last year. I didn't really like do anything on Halloween last year. Cause I mean, people don't trick or treat down this road.
Right. I wonder why.
Yeah, right. For my birthday last year, though, I had a little like birthday bonfire, and since my birthday's near Halloween, I thought it'd be fun for everyone to dress up if they wanted to, and they did. It was fun. It was a good time. Yeah, someone came dressed as Pikachu. Someone came dressed as like Little Red Riding Hood. I think
that's cool.
I was Tinkerbell just because. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to be a dragon, but I couldn't find anything quick enough that was a decent enough costume.
Yeah.
So I have a Tinkerbell costume from years and years ago. Our workplace, before it got restored, we used to do like daddy-daughter stuff.
Yeah.
And so they were princess themed. And some of my coworkers begged me and begged me and begged me to be Tinkerbell because nobody else was going to be Tinkerbell. And I didn't want to be Tinkerbell. But they guilted me into it. So
you did it for the babies.
I did it for the babies. So now I have a Tinkerbell costume that I have had this whole time. So it was convenient. It was just in my closet. So I just threw it on. And there we go. And I think at some point I was also a deer. But I don't remember why. I don't know if that was like going to work. I was a deer like with some face paint or what. I don't remember. Or if I was going to be a deer and they
changed your mind.
I changed my mind. I don't remember.
So you should have done some cool like makeup stuff to make your skin look scaly.
Yeah, right. If only I was that talented. I could probably look it up though. Like a dragon. That would have been cool.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video.
What were you for last Halloween?
So I asked my brother, I asked my kids. Nobody remembers. I think last year, maybe I didn't dress up for Halloween. I think last year was the year I just wore like Halloween themed pants and a Halloween shirt.
Yeah.
Possibly a cape. I don't know. I don't remember.
No capes.
I did that one year. But some of my favorites that I've been, I was a vampire one year.
Ooh.
And I actually looked really good.
I want to suck your blood.
Yes, I looked really good. And then one year when I was still married, my ex-husband's birthday is the 24th. So we did, like you did, we had a costume party for his birthday. And I couldn't call it a Halloween party because I have family members who don't celebrate. So it was a birthday party.
It's a spooky birthday.
And I was a pirate. So
those
are a couple of my favorites that I've been.
I like being a pirate.
This year, I'm going to be a Hufflepuff.
Ah.
So I'm excited about that. And Ella's going to be Coraline, and Emma is...
She's going to be creepy.
Yeah. We found a stick that's shaped like the sticks that you use to find water.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And she goes, Mom, that'd be great for my costume. I'm like, okay, I'll try not to run that over with a car. Pick it up when we get home.
Right. Remember that's there.
Because Coraline and her neighbor, the neighbor kid, go looking for water one day. Yes, YB. And
he's not in the book.
He's not.
No.
Interesting.
I know.
And then Emma is, she's going to be a hippie.
A hippie.
Yes.
Peace.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Which leads me into what are we going to be this year? So I answered both questions, which is, sorry, my bad. What are you going to be this year?
What am I going to do? What am I going to do this year? Okay, so we're going to a drift event this coming weekend.
Ooh.
So, I mean, by the time you'll hear this,
it's going to be over.
It's going to be over. But, and it's like a Halloween drift bash. Mm-hmm. So everyone's supposed to come dressed up. Like, that would be fun.
Right.
So since Austin's whole get up is the sideways sheriff, he's going to go as a sheriff, and I'm going to go as an inmate.
Oh, that's funny.
A felon. And I have like an orange jumpsuit.
That's so cool.
Fun. So I'm just going to be an inmate.
Third question. What's your favorite candy to get during Halloween?
I really like the Krabby Patty gummies.
Really?
Yeah. I also...
I'm sorry. That's
don't be fake.
Rude.
Yeah, I get excited when I see those. I also... This is just normal. I really like Kit Kats.
I like Kit Kats.
Yeah.
The girls used to hate the Krabby Patties. Like when they first got them, they thought it was cool, but when they ate them, they didn't like them. But last year they got some and they're like, oh, these are so good. And I was like, you told me.
Yeah, right. Any miniature gummy food.
And you're in.
I'm in. This isn't miniature gummy food, but when we went to Helen a while back, we went to a candy shop and I got like, we decided to get like all the crazy gummies. Like we got like eyeballs and gummy teeth and feet.
I would have a problem eating the eyeballs.
It was really fun. I ate all of it. So good.
That's funny.
I like gummy candies.
I think my favorite are Snickers.
Oh, those are pretty good.
I think.
I really like Milky Ways too.
I like Milky Ways.
Three Musketeers.
I mean, I like Milky Ways too. They're very similar.
Maybe I am thinking of Milky Way. I get them mixed up, so obviously they're similar.
Well, Milky Ways have caramel, and Three Musketeers do not.
So
my mom's favorite is Snickers, but she has some payday this year, and she's got the extra like hanging out in her pantry. Mm-hmm. I've been slowly devouring her paydays.
This is for the kids, but it's for me now.
She's gonna be like, "What happened to all my paydays?"
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Crazy.
My brother probably ate them.
So those are your favorites?
Yeah,
Snickers,
I'm pretty sure
and whatnot?
Snickers. Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I did put anything chocolate, probably Snickers. That's what I wrote down as my answer. Let's see. Do you like candy corn?
The controversial question. I do. I like candy corn.
I do as well. I wrote down, I have a friend on Facebook. Well, we're friends in real life, but she keeps posting negative things about candy corn. And I said, if she posts one more negative thing about candy corn, that's it.
Just keep your wrong opinions to yourself. That's all we have to say. Like, we're not judging anybody about their pineapple on pizza, which I would still eat. But we like candy corn.
Right.
I don't know why people are such haters.
I know. Like, okay, you find it disgusting. That's fine. That's what makes the world go round.
Right.
But you don't have to talk about it like we are weirdos and sickos because we like it.
Like we're serial killers.
Yeah.
Just because candy corn.
You're the serial killer. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Yeah. Candy corn's good.
Well, that's cool that we have that in common.
Yeah.
We find something new out about ourselves all the time.
Every day.
Okay, so what's your favorite Halloween or scary movie?
So I had a hard time with thinking of like a normal spooky Halloween movie. All I could think of was horror movies. And my favorite scary movie franchise has always been Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that came out, not this last one, not the brand new one that's in theaters right now, but the one before, sucked.
Really?
Yes, I was so disappointed. Everyone I had talked to about it, once they finally see it, they're like, "Oh my gosh, that was horrible." Like it was
Wow.
just so bad. It lacked plot. It was just not consistent. It was terrible. And so I was really disappointed. I was like, I'm not going to see the new one. This new one that's out now. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to go see it in theaters. What if it's just a waste of my time like it was last time?
Yeah, and it's expensive to go to the movies.
Yeah. And so I've been hearing good things about it though now. So
that's
maybe
good.
maybe it's turned around. But I really like those. I've always liked all of the Scream. I've always liked all the Halloween movies. I like the Scream movies as well. Those are my sister's favorites. Those are really good. Those have always been good. Yeah, I like what's his name? James Wan. He's a horror movie director. He does like Insidious and Insidious 2, Insidious 3. God, what do they call it? The Conjuring. Okay. Conjuring 2, Conjuring 3. All those movies, I really like those. Those are really well done. A year or two ago, when I lived with my parents, we had, me and my sister and my mom, we had a paranormal activity marathon. Scared the crap out of my mom. We were sitting next to each other for like the first two movies, and then after that, I had told her that I wasn't sitting next to her after that because she kept smacking me. Like she would get scared and just like, like reach out and like
grab you.
Yeah, and she would like kept smacking my leg. I was like, okay, no. Nope. So I haven't seen the last like two of those, but I always enjoy those. I know a lot of people don't like them and just because they're kind of cheesy. They're like the ones filmed with the camera, basically, and a lot of people don't like that. I like them though. I think they're really creepy. I also like the Purge movies. I haven't seen the last two Purge movies, but I like those a lot too. But I couldn't think of like a normal, not horrifying.
Just plain old Halloween.
Yeah, right. Like just normal Halloween movie.
Like
like Nightmare on Elm Street. Not Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's a horror movie.
Like
no, Brooke, wrong.
The Night Before Christmas.
The Witches or oh my gosh.
Are you talking about Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus, yes. That is a normal Halloween movie. Not Nightmare on Elm Street.
I meant The Night Before Christmas. That's what I meant.
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No.
Oh.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what I meant.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening.
I got 3 different movies in my head.
She needs more coffee.
That's funny.
She got up too early.
Coraline's always a good spooky movie.
Oh yeah,
it's not Halloween-y, but it's a good spooky movie. I like those too. What the heck is it called? The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay. And like the Corpse Bride.
The Corpse Bride. Yeah, my girls like that one.
Yeah.
My friend who hates candy corn loves The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's her favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite movie. She's got Jack and what's the girl's name?
Oh, Sally.
Jack and Sally.
Yeah.
She's got that kind of stuff. Like she has a whole curio cabinet full of that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And I think she even has like a life-size doll of one of them.
Yeah.
Somebody got it for her, I think. Every time I see something that's Nightmare Before Christmas, I think about her because I know it's her favorite.
Yeah.
So I have a favorite. I put 2, and they're basically the same. They're the same story, but 2 different genres of movie. So the first is The Legend of Sleepy Hollow with Bing Crosby.
Okay.
And it's a cartoon. And they used to show it every year on Disney when I was a kid. And it was like they had their spooky, like their Halloween night thing. Where the mirror from Snow White would introduce the next one. And that was one that they always played. What did you just think about? Because I don't want you to forget.
Oh, I got it. I'll remember.
Okay. And then the other one is the same story, but totally different in how it was executed. And that is Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp.
Okay.
And
I don't think I've seen that.
It came out when I was in college, and I saw it in the movie theater. And as soon as it came out on VHS, and we still have VHS back in the day.
I have a box downstairs of VHS tapes.
I bought it right away. I mean, I really love it. And there is a little teensy bit of gore in it, but it's not that bad. And I just thought it was really well done. Right. I loved it. It's got Christopher Walken is in it. Michelle Pfeiffer, I think, is in it. I think. Don't hold me to that. I might have to look that up. But it's a really good movie. The girl who played Wednesday Addams, I think.
Oh.
No, that's not right. Christina Ricci?
I don't know her name. Not off the top of my head.
I think Christina Ricci is in it. She plays the love interest of Ichabod Crane. So anyway, that's my favorite Halloween movie.
That's probably my biggest downfall, is never knowing the names of actors and actresses.
That used to be my biggest thing. Of course, I was a theater major, and one thing that really made me love theater was I used to watch old movies. Right. I used to be able to tell you birthdays and who they were married to and all kinds of interesting things. My brain just got rid of all that when I had kids. It still interests me in a way, like if I would be interested in watching like a documentary about it or something like that, but I don't hold all that information in my head anymore. But I used to be really big on knowing all the actors and actresses, what their relationships were to other actors and actresses and things like that.
Yeah, my sister's really good about that because she really likes film. But I've always, that's my downfall as a human being. So no, what I thought of was one that I always enjoy watching every time it comes on, and normally it comes on around this time of year, is The Brothers Grimm.
Oh,
the scary one.
I think I've actually seen that.
Yeah. I can't tell you any of the actors' names. Let me see if I can look it up real quick.
The Brothers Grimm. Be able to.
Yeah, the 2005 movie. It's labeled as fantasy/adventure, but when I think of it, it's so like gothic and scary. So, but I like that a lot. I always enjoyed that one.
That is a good movie. The part I've seen, I don't remember if I had to have seen the whole thing. I probably watched it with my brother. Yeah. But I liked it a lot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see who was in that movie. Yeah, it was Christina Ricci. So Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci. Oh, Miranda Richardson. Richard Griffith. He was in Harry Potter.
That sounds familiar.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you who he is. You know, they look different when they're not.
Yeah. Not Kenneth Branagh again.
Uncle Vernon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was, but I wasn't 100% sure.
I did recently read that name.
He looks so normal when he's not Uncle Vernon.
Yeah, right. Do you want to start reading the book tag, or do you want me to? I can, since you did the questions.
All right.
So, number 1 on our Happily Booked tag is, what is a book that is set during Halloween? And it can be a book you've read or want to read or whatever. I didn't mention that until right now, but there you go. A book set during Halloween.
Most of them will definitely be, I haven't read them.
Right.
However, this was funny because I went on Thrift Books.
Yeah.
And I just typed in Halloween.
Yeah.
And some of the first ones that popped up were children's books. And it was Little Blue Truck's Halloween by Jill McElmurray. You'll have to double check that.
I will.
Jill somebody. I can't read my own writing, you guys. I'm sorry. Emma actually just bought that this year.
Really?
And it's a kid's book, and she's almost 14, but she loves stuff like that. I guess it makes her reminisce about when she was little, and I used to read her stuff like that. Yeah. So we read that recently, actually.
That's fun.
At my grandma's house. So that was what I put down.
That's fun. I like that. So I can pull off this blanket on top of all my books. I got Hocus Pocus. And the all new sequel.
That's cool.
I can't even tell you the last time I've seen Hocus Pocus. Yeah. I know I have seen it at least once.
I didn't like it, so I've only seen it once.
Around this time of year, though, those people who are obsessed with it, they come out. So I don't even really know what it's about. But I saw this one day in Books A Million, and I was like, and the all new sequel. Okay, I'll buy it. and I was buying it. I think I bought it last year nearing Halloween, and I was like, I'm gonna read that.
And you never did.
And I never did. And so at some point, I'd like to read it. I have that problem where it's so popular. I don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus is so popular. So I'm having a hard time,
20 years later. I'm pretty sure that movie's like 20 years old. I'm pretty sure I was a kid when it came out.
And I don't think it was a book first. I'm pretty sure they were movies first. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they were movies first. And so this is a novelization.
Okay.
And the sequel. So, I don't know. Might be good. Might not be. Might like it. Might realize I don't like it. I don't know. But set during Halloween. And so, perfect, right?
Yep.
I was pretty sure it was set during Halloween. And this did come up on Google. And I was like, okay, I feel like that is set during Halloween. Because it's probably something that would come on Disney Channel.
Right. Yeah, it does.
During Halloween. So, gotta be right. Number 2, a book with Halloween in the title.
So, what's funny is, I just happened to see your book there. And that's actually the book I have written down. Halloween Party by Agatha Christie.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think, I don't recognize the title. But when I was reading synopsis or a review of it, it sounded really familiar. So I think I have seen one of the actors, probably because it's Hercule Poirot that's in it.
Yeah.
So probably David Suchet. I probably saw him in it and just didn't know that was the title of it, or they could have changed the title.
They might have, yeah.
So, but Halloween Party.
By Agatha Christie. Yeah, so I also have Halloween Party.
That is so weird.
Well, it's probably one of the easiest ones to find.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and I saw this. When did I see this? I don't remember why or how, but I saw it. And it was right after we were talking about doing a little book tag for this episode. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect. And it's by Agatha Christie. And it's a Hercule Poirot mystery.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to read it anyway.
Right.
So I got it.
The cover's nice.
It is a nice little cover. They've, I think, more recently redid all the covers. Mm-hmm. And so they're all sort of similar. Like, they all match really well, but they're all really nice looking. So, yeah.
That's nice.
I got Halloween Party. I don't know, like, because of the apostrophe, are you supposed to say that different?
I don't know.
Halloween Party. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But obviously, since it's Agatha Christie, everybody, it's a murder mystery. Hercule Poirot is the detective, so obviously it's going to be good. And it's set on Halloween. I would assume it's set on Halloween. Yeah. But it does have Halloween in the title, and that's what matters right now.
Yeah.
Number 3, the scariest book you have read.
That's going to be Lock Every Door by Riley Sager.
You thought that was really scary?
That's the scariest book. I don't read scary books.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was, I guess it was more suspenseful than scary.
I mean, that could still spook you. That's fair. That's a fair opinion. It just surprises me because, I don't know, like it was good.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I finished Lock Every Door.
I just don't read scary books.
Right.
I don't watch scary movies.
Yeah.
This was a hard book tag for me.
Yeah, it was hard for me too, and I made it. Yeah. No, Lock Every Door was good. That's a fair answer. It had some good creepy moments. I wish there were more, but it had some good creepy moments. I'm surprised that Goblin wasn't scarier to you.
Yeah, they're different, scary, I guess. But maybe because I enjoyed Lock Every Door more than I enjoyed. Yeah. I'm really disappointed that I didn't enjoy it more.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you why.
Yeah.
Because they were both good.
Like, you can't explain to me why you didn't enjoy Goblin more than Lock Every Door.
Right.
Yeah. They're just in their own ballparks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Goblin, I mean, I guess it's scarier. There were definitely...
I think it's just more typical horror. Like, Lock Every Door is more thriller.
Yeah. But... And I definitely enjoy thrillers more than horror. Like, a psychological thriller does more for me.
Yeah. Thrillers are good.
Yeah.
Thriller, I would say that's probably the most popular genre is a thriller books, because, I mean, people eat those up. I've already said this many a times, but the scariest book I've read is Bird Box by Josh Malerman. So there's just something about it. It has to be because of how, I mean, they can't see. They have to wear blindfolds, because if you see this creature that's around, it's going to make you lose your mind. You're going to kill yourself, because how horrifying it looks, that's what you're going to do. That's your response to it. But it was just written so well. It was written so creepy.
Emma likes that book, and
she's read it.
She said she's read the book and seen the movie.
It's good.
I've never seen the movie because I thought it looked stupid.
That's fair. The movie's fine. It's not.
I think it was how they what's the word? Presented it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the point behind it.
Yeah. So the book is scary, though. I think the book is scarier than the movie.
Emma told me I'm crazy.
Yeah, you are a little bit. It's okay. No, the scariest, it's not going to spoil anything for anybody who wants to read it, but the scariest part in Bird Box, in the book, to me, there was this moment where they have to go out. They all hunker down in this house. They cover up the windows, because you can't see what's going on outside. Mm-hmm. But in order to get water, there's a well on the property, so they have to get to the well, get the water, and come back to the house. Mm-hmm. But they do it blindfolded. So they get a line, like some rope, and tie it to like the door, and they find the well, and they tie it to the well so that they can go to and from without needing their eyes. And there's just this one part where this man, it's from his point of view, and so you're blind as well. And that's what I think is scarier about the book than the movie. Like, in the movie, you can see what's going on. You don't see the monsters. You don't see the creature. But you can still see what they're doing. Like, right. You don't have to imagine it yourself. But with the book, like, you're in his shoes, completely blind, and you don't know what's going on. And he's going to get the water. He has his bucket, and he keeps thinking he's like hearing branches snap near him, and it's like he's starting to freak himself out. And then there's this one point where like he feels something on the rope with him, like tugging on the rope with him, and he like completely straight out of fear drops the bucket and just runs back to the house. Like, it's just so scary. It's such a good book. I couldn't read it at night. I know I've said that before, but like, I could not read it at night. It freaked me out.
So, and you may not be able to answer this for me because it may give away part of it. So you feel free to say, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. The monster doesn't bother them. They just can't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't spoil it or anything. Like, you just can't see it. It can't touch you or anything, but it's more, I guess it just messes with your brain. Whatever the image is, it just triggers something in your head. And so it doesn't touch you at all. You just cannot see it. And you can hear it, and it might trick you that way, but it's not likely. It's much more powerful if you just see it.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of the horror behind it. Like, so whatever is that scary, you just can't look at it. It's just freaky. But I also am, kind of spoiler alert here, I'm also currently reading this book called The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones. To roughly sum it up, it's about this group of Native Americans who went hunting on this like almost ritualistic hunt that they went on their reservation, but something happens while they go hunting, and it's traumatic, and they all move off of the reservation, I believe. And you're following this one guy for the most part. I think it's Lewis, and the past is coming back to haunt him. And it's pretty creepy. I did think, I was like, this doesn't seem as scary as Bird Box from reading it, but I thought about reading it when it was dark, and I was like, no. So maybe, but it's creepy. The cover's spooky.
Yeah. It's a nice cover.
Yeah. There's a lot of these. I have like 2 or 3. It's like
That's
honorable
okay.
mentions.
That's fine.
Okay, number 4. The least scary book that you've read that was supposed to be scary.
And I don't have anything for that one. I'm like, I don't know.
I guess you could say, if you think Lock Every Door was scarier than Goblin, you could say Goblin.
No, it was sufficiently scary.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, you can't claim that it wasn't as scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was spooky.
Yeah.
Mine was Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I have it somewhere over here, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is.
You did. I do remember you telling me that one time.
That Pet Sematary by Stephen King. It was good. It was a good scary book, but it's just not as scary as I wanted it to be. It didn't torment me as much as I wanted to be tormented. So, a bunch of
Sorry, Stephen.
Yeah, no. Don't worry, you're still the king. Yeah, I guess there was just something about animals coming back to kill the owners. It just doesn't and that's not the entire story, but that's a lot of it. It just wasn't that scary to me. It was good though. I mean, if you're gonna want to like read all the Stephen Kings, it's still worthy of a read. So I haven't gotten rid of it, so that means something. Oh, another one was It. Look at this big book.
Yeah.
Stephen King's It.
That's pretty thick.
God, I'm really throwing it at Stephen King right now. It was scary, but again, it just didn't scare me as much as I wanted to be scared. Right. There were some freaky moments, but I want a freaky moment throughout the whole book. That's what I want. I want to like be unsettled the whole time, and that's what I got with Bird Box. So number 5. I should do countdown videos on YouTube. Number 5. Your favorite spooky book or a book that has great spooky vibes that you want to read.
Coraline by Neil Gaiman.
Coraline.
And I blame you for wanting to read it.
Yep. You should read it. It's good.
I actually added a lot of these books to my wish list on thrift books.
Yeah. Once you found them, you're like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Well, and one author that's on here later on, like we're getting ready to talk about some of her books here in a second. I had totally forgotten about her, but she was super huge when I was a teenager. And I'm not 100% sure that I'm interested necessarily in her books, but I do like the topics of her book, and the movies that were made out of her books were really popular. Also never seen the movies, but I wasn't allowed to.
Well, yeah.
So, but anyway, when we talk about her, I added some of her books to my wish list. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Coraline. I think that's a good answer for spooky vibes. Mine was, I have 2 technically. This is Edgar Allan Poe's Shifter of Terror. It's a graphic novel. So it's spooky pictures.
I love Edgar Allan Poe.
And look at the back.
I have a book of his complete.
Yeah, I have
writings.
3.
It's like this
yeah.
thick, but I love him. He's got a short story called "Thou Art the Man" that was really good.
What's funny is I've barely read any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got The Bat and the Belfry. That was a good one. And of course, everyone knows The Raven.
Yeah.
He was a really good writer. He was troubled soul.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I really like this graphic novel. I found it. I don't remember where. I think I found it at a Barnes & Noble in North Carolina.
Very interesting.
And I was like, this is spooky looking.
Yeah, very spooky looking.
Another one I want to read that I think is going to give me a lot of good spooky vibes is called Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. If anybody recalls from not last episode, but the episode before, where I mentioned My Best Friend's Exorcism, that book, that's also by Grady Hendrix. So
that cover looks familiar.
He does a lot of cool covers. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
But this is supposed to look like a showroom catalog.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so cool.
I might have, that is really cool. I might have seen his book on Thrift Books when I was looking through stuff. Because that cover looks really familiar.
Yeah.
That's even cooler when you open it.
It is. I really like it. I really like it. So, but I've had this for like a year or 2 now, and I'm like, I still haven't read it. But I already knew I was going to like Grady Hendrix after reading My Best Friend's Exorcism. So, you don't really have to think much when you buy some books by some authors. You just buy them. But he does such cool covers. Like, almost all of his covers are unique and, like, weird.
It does. And I love how Horror Store is spelled like.
Yeah.
What's that? IKEA.
Yeah.
Like it looks like an IKEA store.
Yeah, it's really cool. So something goes down that's spooky inside this
that's cool
store. And some friends, I believe, are there to figure out what's going on.
That's really cool.
So I don't know if it's ghostly. I thought I saw the word zombies earlier when I was just skimming through it. So maybe it's zombies, which that's fun. But yeah.
Yes, we know you like zombies.
Yes, I do enjoy some zombies. Okay, number 6. A book with a graveyard as the setting.
Okay, I really don't know. I just put this down because it's in the title. Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. I'm like, I don't know. Does it take place in a cemetery, in a graveyard? I don't know.
That's funny. Yes, it has a lot to do with a graveyard.
And also I wrote The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman.
I saw that as well. Not on your writing on the internet.
On Thrift Books, there's a book set by Neil Gaiman. So it's Coraline, The Graveyard Book, and I forget what the third one is. But I
like Stardust or something.
I don't. Good Omens, I think, is the one.
Oh,
that's
Good
in
Omens.
It. Yeah.
They made a TV show.
Did they really?
Yeah. Neil Gaiman's does a great job. Very creative mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the third one. It's called Fortunately the Milk.
Fortunately the Milk.
I have no idea what that's about.
By Neil Gaiman.
But it's got to be good, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. If it's by Neil Gaiman.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, my choice for that was also Pet Sematary. But then I was like, nobody's going to stop me from crossing over the books for the question. Like, who's going to stop me? But I didn't really want to do that very often. So I also, amongst my Google searches, this appeared multiple times. So I'm hoping that it's pretty accurate. It's Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia.
And you just so happen to actually own it?
Yes, because, first of all, whenever this came out, it was the title. I was like, just look at that. And the cover. The cover and the title.
Yeah, the cover's nice.
Yeah, and I really like Gothic stories. I really do. And I was like, this is going to be good. It has, I don't know exactly. I don't know what it's about. This young lady, I think she weds somebody far away from her original home, and her cousin, I believe, that still lives where they originally grew up, gets letters from her, and she's like begging for help and stuff, and so she's like, oh, let me go check it out. So she goes to this manor far off where this young lady lives now, and by the time she gets there, she's like, what are you talking about? Nothing's wrong. But while she's staying there, weird stuff happens. A classic Gothic tale, So I guess it's set around a graveyard. I don't know. Maybe the house is just next to a graveyard.
Maybe it's built on top of a graveyard.
Graveyard. Yeah, so I really want to read that anyway, so I thought that worked out really well. And I had it. Yay. So, number 7, a book with vampires.
Okay. I have 2.
I have 3.
They're both written by, and this is the author who is really super popular. And when I say her name, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. Anne Rice.
That does sound a little familiar.
She wrote The Vampire Chronicles, Interview with
familiar.
a Vampire.
Okay, yeah, there it is. I've not read it, but I want to read it.
Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's super popular.
Yeah.
And so I think, okay, and after I got old enough where I could watch Interview with a Vampire, I heard so much about it. I was like, it seems like it's kind of gross and I don't want to watch it. For some reason, I feel like reading it would be less traumatic than watching it.
Yeah, I agree. Because then you don't actually have to see it actually like on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Anne Rice, Interview with Vampire. Sure.
I want to read those too. I've heard, the name sounded a little familiar, but once you said the titles, yeah. No, I definitely wanted to read those. There's a lot of vampire fiction.
Oh yeah.
There's so much vampire fiction. So what I have is the audiobook, the Audible original that I recently listened to and I was like obsessed with, Impact Winter. So that's one of them because I mean it's like they're vampires.
Yeah.
And they're like gory vampires. And I feel justified in saying that they are like 30 Days of Night vampires because I was watching a YouTube video. And every now and then after I read books, I'm like, let me see what this other person thought. And I'll like watch their review or whatever. Right. And this girl was like, so it reminds me of 30 Days of Night. And I was just like, oh, thank you. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. I also get that from this. So Impact Winter. This is the first one in the Earthling Halloween series. Blood Red by James A. Moore. Oh, Impact Winter is by Travis Beecham. I don't think I've barely said any authors' names.
No, you have been.
Have I? Okay.
Yeah.
Phew. So, Blood Red by James A. Moore. I didn't really know what it was about. I had just bought it because it was the first one in the Halloween Earthling series that we've been talking about. So, but apparently it's about vampires.
That's cool.
Yeah, apparently it's a really good, gory vampire book. So, I'm excited. And I have no idea what the rest of it's about. I assume I would be able to compare it to 30 Days of Night. That's my go-to gory vampire thing. I have an honorary mention that's not a gory vampire, but it is vampires. Twilight.
I knew they made my list too.
Yeah. Everybody loves Twilight. And by loves, I mean everybody either loves it or everybody despises it.
I've never read it, but I love that cover. And it made it to my wish list too. I know
you should read Twilight.
I'm really behind on reading these popular things, but
it's okay. No, Twilight's good. It's a good, fun series to read. So you should read it. Number 8, a book with werewolves.
And I put Twilight by Stephanie Myers because isn't it one's a vampire and one's a werewolf?
There are werewolves in it, yes.
Okay, yeah. So I put that down for the werewolf one.
Yeah, that's good. Good answer. I have Lobizona. Lobizona by Romina Garber. And on the front it says undocumented, unprotected, unafraid. So I assume it has something to do with... So this girl and her family are undocumented in, I believe, the United States. And I guess along their bloodline, they are werewolves. I almost said vampires. They are werewolves. And I think she is just now learning that she's a werewolf at like a young age. But at the same time, since they're undocumented, she's having to deal with all of that at the same time as learning that she's a werewolf. So I don't think there's enough werewolf fiction out there. Let me just say it. There's too much vampires, not enough werewolves. I want more werewolves. It's hard to find good werewolf fiction.
It is. You see a lot of werewolf stuff on like Facebook.
Yeah.
But when you try to read it, you either have to pay for every chapter.
Right.
And I'm like, no. And this isn't even that good because the grammar is terrible.
I know.
And it's like, why would I spend money on a book that's got terrible grammar?
It's not even good quality wise. No, one of the books I want to write is a werewolf book.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
So
yeah, I would like, and also all those books on that you see on Facebook, like they all have the same basis.
Yeah,
this girl is born without her wolf.
Right.
She's picked on, and she has to be protected by somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
We need a new plot.
Yeah, something different here. So there's another book called The Last Werewolf by Glenn Duncan. One of my friends used to have this book. I don't know if she still does. And she hadn't read it yet last time I mentioned it to her. But that's like one of the first one that comes up when you type in like anything about werewolves. So I always added it. I have it on my Amazon list. But But I've also heard it's really, really spicy.
Oh,
which it hasn't stopped me before, but I didn't know that when I added it. Never do. So I think she had said she was going to read it and let me know. I don't know if she's read it, but I still want to read it because there's just not enough werewolf fiction there. I'm just going to say it. And then Stephen King has, I don't know if it's a series or if it's just a book, but Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King. I want to read that. One, it's a Stephen King, and two,
it's werewolf.
Yeah. Check. So, and then the honorary mention I have for this is New Moon. It's the second one in the Twilight series.
Okay.
Because this one has the most werewolf interactions of the 4. I'm Team Jacob, man. What can I tell you? Team Jacob. This is also my favorite one of the series because I'm Team Jacob. Anyway, number 9, a book with a slasher.
Okay. I really had to search.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not 100% sure what this is about, but the title is Slashed by Joe Light, and it says book 2. So I was like, what is book 1? It's called Smothered, in case anyone's interested. And I think you have to read Smothered before you read Slash because I think it's a trilogy. And there's a third one. I think there's a book 3.
Yeah.
When I was looking. So Slashed. And on the cover is really cool looking. I mean, if you like stuff like that, it looks like a woman's figure from behind. And there's a knife being held behind her back that's covered in blood.
Ooh.
So.
You're like, what's going on?
Seemingly someone got slashed.
Seemingly, it appears. Yeah. I know, then I had looked it up. I was like, what defines a slasher? And it was like the act of slashing. I was like, what? And then under it was like the act of like murder with a knife, anything with a knife. And I was like, okay, that helps a little bit. But I don't know how these people kill these people in these books. Like, I don't know because I haven't read them. And if I have, then, I mean, I've not remembered it well enough.
Right.
One that I do want to read that came out last year or the year before, but it's pretty popular around this time of year. It's called Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar.
That sounds so scary.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you the cover.
I'm adding ideas for my maze.
Yeah. So it's like a corn maze with a clown's face.
Oh, that's
creepy, creepy clown. So, but I know it has something to do with either there's a killer clown in the corn maze, or maybe it's just called a clown in the corn maze because the maze itself is positioned like a clown's face. Right. I don't know. But I know it's about a slasher killing people.
Right.
And that's what I needed for this. Then I also, because why not? I chose The Chestnut Man by Soren Sveistrup as well. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. It's like a murder mystery, thriller, scary, creepy. I assume somebody gets slashed at some point because I believe people go missing.
Oh. And
like years down the road. Well, okay, people go missing and where either their bodies are found or where they were last seen are these little like chestnut mans, like made with chestnuts and little twigs, like a doll almost.
Yeah, interesting.
And so they use that at that's this serial killer's thing.
That's how they connect them.
Right. So then like they stop appearing and then years later someone else goes missing and it like starts again. So I assume somebody gets slashed in it. It's not a very good argument. But that's what I've had this for a little while now and I've heard really good things. I mean, I've heard it's a good book, so I want to read it. Yeah, those are my slasher ones. The next tag, number 10, is a book about witches.
The girls listen to this guy, and he goes, number 15. I'm like, he is annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Number 10.
Number 10, a book about witches.
All right. I put Anne Rice again for one. I have a couple of books under here. Again, I've never read them, but it's called The Witching Hour.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think it might also have been made into a movie, but I'm not sure. Then the Worst Witch by Jill Murphy. And I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but there is a series on Netflix that I've seen a couple episodes of that my girls hated, so I couldn't watch all of it. It's called The Worst Witch. I feel like it must be based on this book because it has the exact title, but I didn't look that up to find out for sure. But it's obviously for younger children. I don't know why my kids don't like it, and I do, but...
Hey, no shame. No shame in your game.
And then the third one I have written down is The Witch Tree Symbol by Carolyn Keene, and it's a Nancy Drew mystery. So those are the three that I have written down. Anne Rice is probably the the scariest, obviously.
Well, yeah, that's okay. They just didn't have to be scary.
Oh,
They
I
could
have
have
one
been
on here that's
spooky.
not scary at all.
Okay. So, the one that I have 3.
Okay.
I have this one, which is Curse of the Night Witch, which I've not read. I don't know what it's about.
Cover looks cool.
It's very pretty. It's like a middle grade book, so it's like not scary. It's just probably more like spooky. I'm just gonna read the back.
Okay.
All right. 12-year-old Tor Luna was born to be future leader of his village, but he hates his leadership emblem and is determined to choose a new path for himself. On the annual New Year's Eve celebration, so not on Halloween, Tor wishes for a different emblem and future. The next morning, Tor wakes up to discover a new marking on his skin, the symbol of a curse that has shortened his lifeline, giving him 1 week before an untimely death. The only way to break the curse is to find the notorious Night Witch, who most believe is a legend. With just his village's terrifying ancient stories as a guide and his 2 friends, Engel and Melda, by his side, Tor must travel across the unpredictable Emblem Island, filled with wicked creatures he only knows through myths, in a race against his dwindling lifeline.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, cute, right? All right, so there's that. And then I read a book that was so generously loaned to me. It's called The Girl Who Drank the Moon, and it is by... Where's your name? Oh, Kelly Barnhill. And it was a really good book. It's also a middle grade book. And it was about... There's this village, this really, like, depressing village.
Oh.
Like, everything's gray there. There's constantly fog. People are always depressed.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe it has something to do with a witch. Wink, wink. And every year they take a baby, the youngest baby born closest to this date, and they take it away from its family, and they go into the woods, and they leave it as a sacrifice to the witch of the woods. And we don't know why they do this right off the bat, but that's just what they do. And every year, a witch in the woods knows that they do this, knows that they leave the baby, and so she goes to the baby and saves the baby. And she takes the baby to a neighboring town to be adopted off. So she's a good witch. They're not all good witches, but
yeah,
she's the good one. We like her. Her name is Zan. And she, on her way from picking up the baby, taking it to the next village to be adopted, she has to feed the babies, take care of the babies. So normally she feeds them stars. She like reaches up and just grabs stars and feeds them stars. It's very magical. And then this one time she picks up the baby. She's like getting older and tired. She's not paying very much attention. Instead of reaching up and grabbing stars, she grabs a part of the moon and feeds it to the baby. And this baby, being fed the moon, she ends up adopting for herself because she can't give this baby to someone else because she's going to have a lot of magical abilities that she's going to have to learn to control as she's getting older. So you take off from there, from them leaving this baby and from this witch picking her up and feeding her the moon on accident. And it's really good. It's a really sweet story.
Sounds cute.
Yeah, you might like it. Probably ask our friend who let me read it if you want to read it. So the third one I have is A Secret History of Witches.
Ooh, I think I came across that when I was looking.
So I read this like 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I remember what it's about. It spans this family's history, like this family's generations. It spans a lot of them. And, I mean, I want to say like 5 generations of people in this family. It follows the women in the family because all the women who are born are witches.
Okay.
And you're mainly just following them trying to stay hidden, trying to keep their ability a secret. And it's a very slow burn book. It spans generations. And it was interesting to go from you stay with this person their whole life, and now you're with this person for their whole life. And then now you're there with their daughter for their whole life. And the things they do, the things that they, it's interesting to see the things that they desire over the person before them or the person after them. Like some people might desire power. Well, this person just desires love. Well, this person just wants food. Like this person just wants to be happy. This person wants power. You know, like it's interesting seeing all the differences. So you're just following this whole line of witches and their attempt to stay hidden. So it's really good. There's like a sequel out that's been out for like a year or so now that I've thought about picking up, but I haven't for whatever reason. I don't know. The Secret History of Witches is by Louisa Morgan, by the way. Oh, and Curse of the Night Witch is by Alex Astor. I didn't say that.
That's true.
That's true. Okay, so number 11. Number 11. A Ghost Story.
Okay. This title is so spooky. And when I read about it, I was like, oh, and I might actually enjoy reading this book.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Wait Till Helen Comes, a ghost story.
That sounds scary.
It's by Mary.
That's a good title.
It is. Mary Downing Hahn, H-A-H. And I was like, what did I write? But it said it was about this blended family, and the two step siblings to the one they're like mean. They're not nice to the other sibling. Mm-hmm. And they keep saying stuff like, wait till Helen comes, wait till Helen comes. And Helen's a ghost. So
I mean, I have like goosebumps. It's the title for me.
Yeah. The title really grabbed me. So like, I think I really want to read that.
Yeah. No, that sounds really spooky. That sounds like man. A good title goes a long way.
Yeah.
Just wait till Helen comes. Ooh. So I also put Horror Store by Grady Hendrix on this one as well, because I wasn't sure if it was ghosts or zombies. So that's just there as well. So Horror Store by Grady Hendrix on here twice now. So my actual one though is The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. Oh
yeah. Did you read that? Did you finish it?
I'm still currently reading it. I have not finished it yet. It's still good though so far. I've been reading it really slow because it's on my Kindle and I'm a loser. And but if anybody doesn't know what it's about, a governess takes up position at this home, this wealthy manor, the Bly Manor, for anybody who's watched Netflix, The Haunting of Bly Manor. So she takes up position there. She's going to be the governess for 2 children, Miles and Flora, and she just needs to take care of them, teach them, do governess stuff.
Right.
But weird stuff starts to happen. I love that. I love like you're introduced to something and you're like, everything's normal until it's not. You're like, what's happening? So weird stuff starts to happen. She's starting to see people who she thinks are there. Are they there? We don't know. Stuff is getting creepy. So it's just your classic ghost, spooky story in a big house. Right. I like it so far. I really liked The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is, I mean, so far it seems pretty accurate to the book. So, and I think that one's less scary than Hill House. So if you want to watch Bly Manor,
I'm thinking that we might watch that. And actually, I'm thinking I might also watch the other one with the girls as well. But they love spooky stuff. Yeah. They love scary stuff.
No, Hill House is spooky. Yeah. I think it is for sure spooky.
It really is.
Yeah. But Bly Manor's less on the spooky. It's still, let's see how many times I can say spooky. It's still scary though, but it's not, no, I don't think it's as bad.
Yeah, so. I think we're going to watch a few movies this week.
You should. Because. Yeah, just because it's almost Halloween.
And we've already seen Coraline, so.
1,000,000 times?
Yeah.
Me too. So, the next one, number 12, is a book with a black cat in the title or on the cover.
You're going to laugh at my answer.
I'm excited.
It's so funny. Pete the Cat by
Pete
James
the Cat.
Dean. He has 3 different Halloween ones. There's Trick or Pete.
Oh, cute.
5 Little Pumpkins and Happy Halloween. So
Trick or Pete.
Yes.
That's it for me. That's all, folks. By James Dean?
Yes.
Wow. That's cute.
I love Pete the Cat.
They're kids' books?
Yeah. The girls love Pete the Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really for like little kids, I think.
Little.
Like, well, shouldn't say little. I guess 8-year-olds might still like them. I don't know. Ella likes them still, and she's almost 10.
Yeah.
But my kids are just different. They like a whole lot of different things.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to like a lot of different stuff. I like a lot of like what would be children's books. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no shame in my game either. So there. I like a wide variety of books.
Yes, you do.
So, this one was really hard for me because at first I didn't think I had any books with black cats on them, and I have nothing with black cat in the title. I was digging and digging and digging, and when I was looking at my Edgar Allan Poe,
look at that,
graphic novel,
yeah,
I just was like, well, let me go ahead and pick up. I have 2 other short story collections.
Yeah.
From Edgar Allan Poe. So I looked at the first one and was like, well, there's no black cat on that one. And I picked up this one, and there's a black cat right there.
Yes.
Look at that.
The Complete Tales and Poems.
Yeah. Look how I like the cover. It's really spooky.
Emma took my Edgar Allan Poe book away from me, and I think she's probably read all of them.
That thief.
A long time ago she did that.
That's funny. And then with a lot of my thrillers and spooky books, I have this, which it kind of counts, but it doesn't count. It's called Reader, I Buried Them and Other Stories.
Oh.
By Peter Lovesey. Lovesey? Lovesey. I don't know. But by Peter Lovesey. And it's got a cat on the cover, and it's got a graveyard in the background.
Ooh.
Which I saw a few minutes ago, or an hour ago at this point.
That's spooky.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I guess it must involve a graveyard. I got this at a Barnes & Noble that was closing on sale. But it has a cat on the cover, and it's a gray cat, though. So I was like, I was desperate, though. I was like, oh, I'll grab it just in case.
I need a black cat.
Yeah. So then I forgot I had some of these cozy mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You've probably read them.
Who are they by?
Hazel Holt.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, well, this one is called Mrs. Mallory and the Delay of Execution.
Interesting.
And it's got a black cat.
Nice.
Right there.
Nice.
Yeah, a little cozy mystery there. And then Mrs. Mallory and Death in Practice. And I guess it's like a veterinary office, but there's a dog walking away with bloody footprints.
Oh.
He's like, but on the sign, there's a little black cat. Very tiny.
I can see that.
So I was like, okay.
That's interesting.
I at least have 4 books that have cats, 3 of which are black cats. That was a tough one. And then I got excited. I was like, well, maybe I'll have more. And I just kept looking.
What was the name of the person again?
Hazel Holt.
Oh, okay. At first I thought maybe that sounded like a series I just saw that I wanted to read, but it's not her.
Yeah.
Continue.
Those are all the cat ones I had. Number 13. A book with a pumpkin on the cover.
Okay. So mine is The Legend of Spookly the Square Pumpkin by Joe. I cannot read my own handwriting.
You mentioned Spookly. Was it last week?
Trano? Yes. So my kids love the movie Spookly the Square Pumpkin, and I guess it's based on a book called The Legend of Spookly the Square Pumpkin.
Oh.
And when I looked it up on Thrift Books, it has the book and next to it the DVD of the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
So I didn't know it was a book, so I actually might get that since the girls love the movie so much.
Yeah.
And see
how that goes.
Yeah, see how close it is to the movie and all that. So it's cute. It's for kids for sure. But again, who doesn't like a good kid book or movie?
Especially for Halloween.
Yeah.
Mine is a repeating book. It's Halloween Party by Agatha Christie.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Had a pumpkin on the cover.
It sure did.
Yep. That's the only one I have. So number 14, a monster on the cover. That was so difficult. And now that I'm thinking in my head, there was one I should have said because I just thought of it. But I don't have it physical because it was an audiobook. Right. Anyway.
But you can still mention it.
I will.
This one has nothing to do with Halloween or spook at all. It's called Love Monster by Rachel Bright.
Monster.
And it's this adorable little monster. And I forget what the synopsis said it was about, but I think it's a monster that's trying to be loved or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It was
I'm
cute.
not evil.
It's a cute little book. It has nothing whatsoever to do with Halloween, but I was like, I don't know any books with monsters.
The required.
Right.
The requirements. It still fits. Good job.
Thanks.
Mine, I was like, I don't have any books with monsters on the cover. I don't know why, but I don't. I just don't. No vampires, no werewolves, no mummies, no zombies on the covers. But I do have some books that have dragons on the covers.
Okay.
And that's monster, right? That's a monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for validating me.
Unless it's a good dragon, in which case I wouldn't call them a monster.
Right. I don't know if this is a good dragon or not. I've not read it. But it's The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon.
This is a thick book.
It's a thick one.
That looks like the Lord of the Rings trilogy all in one book.
Wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful cover. And she has like a sequel out now, and the cover for that's just as beautiful. I'm like, I gotta read it. Does it also have
a dragon on it?
I think so. So that's exciting.
You love dragons.
That's exciting. And
they should make a book where dragons eat zombies to get rid of the zombie apocalypse.
Now that's
a really good idea.
We can write that, Becky. So this next one, I wouldn't really say she's a monster on the cover, but the title is Monstrous.
Okay.
Ah, look at that. It's a cute little cover.
She's so cute.
Yeah, so I think she has like wings and a tail or whatever. I don't know what it's about. But it has something to do with this house that is secluded that special children go to.
Oh.
Sort of like, if anybody's heard of, I know everybody's heard of it, but if anybody's heard of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, sort of like that. That's what it makes me think of. I like that movie a lot. I have the first book. I haven't read it, but I really like that movie. So that's what it makes me think of. It's a cute little cover. Very blue and green.
Yeah.
Cute little girl.
She's adorable.
Who's apparently a monster.
I
don't know.
Too sweet to be a monster.
Yeah, so I didn't say the author again. I'm sorry. Monstrous by Marcy Kate Connolly. Boom.
So she probably gets called monster by normal.
Probably. She's probably
really
bullied. I'll probably cry.
Yeah, don't do it.
So mine that I just thought of and just remembered. I need to find a different cover. I'm pretty sure that one of the covers of this book has the monster on the cover. But it's called The Lady from the Black Lagoon by Mallory O'Meara. It's a nonfiction book. I listened to it on audio. And it's about, what's her name? Millicent Patrick. It's about Millicent Patrick. She created the creature from the Black Lagoon. She designed the monster. And like never got credit for it.
Oh, that's sad.
So it goes on to talks about that, but also goes on and talks about other monsters she's helped create as like that surprisingly was a part of like the building blocks of Hollywood horror, basically. Right. So
and she didn't get credit.
Yeah, she almost
probably
never got credit.
She was a woman.
It was because she was. It was because she was like a quote unquote girly, attractive woman too. Mm-hmm. Like every time they would realize that she created the monster, they're like, "You didn't do this, did you?" Basically, that kind of stuff.
Because like Edith Head was one of the most popular costumers ever, and she was female, but she was treated with respect versus apparently this woman not being treated with respect.
And I think it was like, I don't know why she didn't get credit for that, because there was something she did get credit for, but like this was like her biggest thing, and they never gave her credit for it. They said that no, she didn't design it, but like there's proof in the history, there's pictures and proof that she designed the monster.
That's crazy.
So it's interesting. Ha!
You found it?
Yeah. I found it. So it's that one. See the monster on it?
That's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah. And that's the cover that I listened to. It's just like her designing it with like a monster arm coming out of the writing pad. Yeah, that's what I got. So next question. Last question. A book set at midnight.
I had no idea. But midnight was in the title, so I put Midnight at the Blackbird Cafe by Heather Weber, I think is what I have written there.
That sounds familiar.
So I think this lady inherits this cafe, and she's trying to save it. She wanted to sell it at first, but she's decided to save it or something.
Yeah.
I don't really know because I didn't read it, but midnight was in the title, so I'm like, well, maybe it has something to do with midnight.
I know, hopefully. There were some, like I've read Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
That was on the list too.
Yeah, and I don't remember when I read it. Like, it's nonfiction. I never even knew it was nonfiction when I was reading it. I didn't really like it. It was kind of boring. But I don't remember if like a lot happens at midnight or what.
See, that was the thing. I was like, just because it has midnight in the title doesn't mean.
Yeah.
But this seemed really closer to possibly happening at midnight than some of the other ones.
I agree. Because, even like I've read Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, but I think maybe there was like one thing that happened at midnight. And was it in the Garden of Good and Evil? I don't remember. I picked two.
Okay. And then I have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
My question is, because I haven't read the book and I've only seen the movie, but I can't remember. Does the house with the clock in its walls, does all this stuff happen at midnight?
And I picked that one up and I was like looking on the back of it, hoping it would tell me, and it doesn't tell me.
I saw the movie, but I can't remember, but I feel
like it would.
It should.
It's a strong feeling I have. It's a reach. It's a big guess. So for mine, I picked, one was Goblin, because once you realize it's all happening the same night, you then realize it's all happening near midnight at least. Like it's either before midnight, at midnight, or right after midnight.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I am.
Because the magic show, the timing of that tells you like when everything's really happening.
Yep. And like Neil Nash, it mentions the crate being delivered, and then at the end when the crate is being delivered and all that. That's what I was really thinking of.
Between midnight and 12:30,
right?
And he gets there 12:15, I think, is when he actually gets there. Yeah, you're right.
Thank
I didn't even think about that.
Thank you. I'm yawning. I didn't sleep very good. Okay, and then my next one I have is The Midnight Library.
Ooh, that's a nice title.
It is a nice title, isn't it? By Matt Haig. I read this one. This one was the last one I read in 2021, I believe. And I read it near midnight, I think. Very surreal. Very in the atmosphere of the book.
Not creepy at all.
It was a pretty good book. It's about this lady who later on gets diagnosed with so later on in the book she gets diagnosed with depression.
Mhm.
But several things happen. She loses her job. She I think she loses her significant other. Not loses, but they break up.
Mhm.
And I believe her cat gets hit by a car.
Oh.
Like, it's just a bunch of stuff that just really all of a sudden sends her spiraling. And so she chooses suicide.
Oh.
But then she wakes up in this library. It's the Midnight Library.
Oh.
And she's very confused, and she's wandering around, and she goes to the librarian, who then explains to her that this is the Midnight Library. This is where you can have a second chance. You can pick any of these lives that you would have lived if in your real life you chose something different, and you can see if you would have been happy. And it goes from there. She opens up books like, what if I married this person instead? And then what if I chose this career path instead of this career path?
Oh.
And she goes on these little journeys to see, well, are you happy? And it goes from there. It's a pretty good book. I don't have it anymore.
That's
Otherwise, I might let you read it, but I don't have it.
That's okay. I mean, I can probably find it on Thrift Books or Scribd. Or
it might be on
Audible.
Scribd. But yeah, everybody likes that book. A lot of people like Matt Haig. I didn't like a book of his that I started reading this year. I DNF'd it. Whoops. It's called The Humans. It just didn't work for me.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah. I really like the Midnight Library, though. It was pretty good. That's it. That's all I've got.
That's all I got.
Wow.
No, we did a good job.
Yep.
I don't think it was boring.
I hope
think
not.
I think we had a good time. I think it's going to be good.
Yeah. Let us know if we talked about any books you liked, talked about any books you were interested in reading, talked about anything and it made sense. Let us know.
Yeah. Or if you don't want us to ever do this again.
Yeah, let us know if this was horrible. It's okay. Even if it was horrible, we still had fun.
Yeah, I think so. And that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm. Amen, sister. Amen.
All right. Well, that's pretty good time. So I guess we'll just hit close.
Yeah.
So before we do, though, I think we should mention the t-shirts.
Oh, yeah. See, thanks. So glad you're here. So,
glad to be here.
I don't remember what company it is, but we do have our sample shirts for our potential merchandise.
So
I will
excited.
take a picture of my shirt, and when I catch up on our Instagram posts, you'll see it.
And I'm
it's
probably
really
going to
cute.
post a couple pictures on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
So
it's really cute. I really like it. And then she said they were gray, and these are gray, just because for the samples they only sent us gray.
Right.
But I think it looks really good.
I
almost thought it was
too.
like a blue.
And it's weird because your mom asked about cutting down on the colors.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it got cut down on colors.
So that was for somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Who is also sending sample shirts, I believe.
Uh-huh.
But they can only do, apparently, 4 colors. And I'm like, I think we should probably not go with it.
Yeah.
Because it looks good with all of
It
the
does.
original
It
colors.
looks so good.
I like it. It's just our logo, by the way. I know nobody can see it at the
no one
moment.
can see it.
It's just our little logo with our book stack, and I think it's cute. I like it.
And so while we're talking about it, Brooke's mom wants to do our merchandise.
Yep.
And so we're super excited about that because we've talked about merchandise from the beginning. Like, that's been something we want to do.
Yeah.
Is have merchandise. So you're not sure, right, what all she's looking into?
Yeah, not at the moment.
But I know we want to, obviously, we need to have bookmarks.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a book podcast, so we need bookmarks. We both love coffee, although you like iced coffee and I like hot coffee. So I'm thinking coffee mugs.
Yeah.
But we're putting her mom in charge of that. So whatever she comes up with, we'll be happy with, and we're super excited about it.
Yeah.
Because this is the first stage to us being legit. I feel.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 sponsors. So we have the Sideways Sheriff, which please check him out if you haven't. And now Brooke's mom. She's just going to be Brooke's mom for right now.
Go Brooke's mom.
Until it's okay to talk about her actual name, because we don't want people like stalking her. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah. I think I said her name last episode.
Did you?
Yeah. So if you caught that, you already know her name. But if not,
she's just Brooke's mom, like in elementary school.
Yeah.
But so she's going to be a sponsor, at least until the merchandise starts making money for us. And I'm so excited that she's offered to do that.
Yeah.
So excited.
She wants us to become popular enough to where we can just do this. And she wants us to become popular enough where we're just doing this and she can quit and be our manager.
Oh.
That's what she wants.
We all need a manager.
Yeah.
We also need someone to edit for us.
That will be probably the first First employment from
pay.
us.
Like, we would rather pay someone to do that than us get paid.
Yeah.
I think right away.
Yeah, it's very time consuming.
So anyway, thank you guys for joining us every week. We appreciate you. And it's so cool to hear feedback from our friends that work with us that listen to the podcast. It's super cool. And if anyone else who listens to us that doesn't work with us ever wants to just drop us a line or send us a voicemail, that'd be so cool because we would love to hear from you, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd be so cool.
It's super exciting to know that there's someone listening to us in Europe.
Yes.
And
I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah, we're your biggest fan. In Mexico. I mean, it's just so exciting to think that there are people other than friends and family who are listening to us.
Right.
It's so exciting. And I can't wait for us to grow and be bigger. Like, I can't imagine us ever being as big as Ann Bogle, but even if
that's the dream.
I mean, that is the dream. I would love for people to talk about our podcast like they talk about her podcast. Like, that's so exciting. And so we just want to say thank you to you guys because without you, we wouldn't be as far as we are. Like, we're getting t-shirts.
Yeah.
This is so cool. And we can only go up from here. We'd probably still do the podcast even if we never made money because it's fun.
I like doing it.
Yeah.
We would still definitely do it.
But like Brooke and I have talked about before, it's definitely our goal that this is our job and writing books.
Yeah.
And if we could just write one book, maybe.
One good one. One good one's all you need.
So cool. But I know you have several that you want to write.
I do.
And the one that I'm about to start like rewriting and reworking is actually a trilogy. So, I mean, we're so excited and we're just thankful that you guys are along for the ride with us. Everyone needs a kindred spirit.
Yep.
So, and we're so excited that we have 134 kindred spirits. I actually don't know what the new number is. I don't know if it's the same or if it's different, but anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for listening to us. Kindred spirits are not so scarce as I used to think. It's splendid to think there's so many in the world. Thank you, kindred spirits. Until next week, stay happily booked.